been like a year.
It's been a long time.
A long time.
Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Zac and Jacob in the morning, and we're back. Welcome to the second season premiere of Zac and Jacob in the morning. My name's Zac.
And I'm Jacob. And just before we get started, we want to thank you all for all your hard work over the course of the last month and a half. We know with training and orientation, it's been kind of a hectic and really busy month, but the amount of work and dedication that you guys have put into residents and these programs has seriously been phenomenal. And we've heard lots of talk from professional staff, but also residents, of how their RAs are just doing a phenomenal job and have really made a huge difference at the start of the year. So we really want to recognize all your guys' hard work for that.
Absolutely. And another program that was really successful this year was our very own fall training. All of you were both very attentive in the presentations and also super engaged and offering all of your own ideas and your own experiences, which really took the training to the next level. So thank you so much for getting the rest you needed to come prepared and really give it all you had and learn all you could. And I think it's really going to show this year in all of your residents' communities. So give yourselves a pat on the back. You really deserve it.
Yeah, I totally agree. And just going off of that as well, if you know of anyone, whether it's like an RA or an SRA or any other student leaders living in your communities that deserve some sort of recognition or a shout out, whether it was for a program they did or just a random act of kindness, feel free to let us know. And they might even have the opportunity to come on our show, get some swag, some of our Zac and Jacob in the Morning merchandise. So yeah, feel free to let us know of anyone that comes to mind.
Absolutely. We really want to give recognition where recognition is due.
Totally. So now we're going to be talking a little bit about October Outpost, but to do this, we're just going to take a little excursion. Mm-hmm. Are you ready, Zac?
Oh, I was born ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go. So if you haven't noticed, many of the programs that we do in residence life are all built around this mountain metaphor. So Base Camp, our first year orientation, represents the beginning of the journey for first years at the bottom of the mountain. And Eastern Ascent, our orientation for upper year students, represents the beginning of their journey.
And so our ongoing training also carries this metaphor throughout the year. And October Outpost, which is on Saturday, and January Summit is kind of like the checkpoints of your RA journey throughout the course of the year. So that by the time you get to the end of the year, you're going to be able to say that you started from the bottom and now you're here. Okay, so now that we've gone through kind of like the big picture of training throughout the course of the year, we are now joined by our first guest on the show, Abigail Berg, who is kind of spearheading planning for October Outpost. And we are now going live with Zac Young, who is going to be interviewing Abigail Berg to talk to you more about October Outpost. Zac, are you there?
Thank you, Jacob. I'm here in the Student Success and Leadership Office. What many people don't know is the staff that work in this office actually have the most dangerous job in residence life because they have to come down that terrifying staircase every morning. And I'm here with the one and only Abigail Berg, the mastermind behind October Outpost. How are you doing today, Abigail?
I'm good, thanks. Yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. What can student staff expect from this weekend at October Outpost?
Yeah, we have some really awesome sessions planned. They're all external partners. So we have Operational Health and Safety, the Aboriginal Student Services Center, Community Social Work Team, and U Alberta International. Also, ISMA's coming in to do some awesome presentations.
That sounds very fantastic. Aside from all the learning that they're doing this weekend, what can student staff get excited about?
Definitely. There'll be some awesome community building, free food, and maybe a sweet surprise too.
Excellent. And if they're not already convinced and student staff are thinking, maybe I don't want to go to October Outpost this weekend, what do you have to say to those folks?
Well, it's mandatory, so you have to come.
You heard it here first, folks. Abigail Berg, October Outpost. Abigail, thank you so much for being on the show. We have a small token of our appreciation for you, a limited edition Zac and Jacob in the Morning mug.
Great.
There's only
Thank you
3
so
in
much.
print. This is the only one that's signed. More will be printed soon, so if you want to sell it on eBay, now is the time.
Nice. Thank you.
Back to you, Jacob.
Alright, so that unfortunately wraps up all the time that we have with you guys today. Thank you so much for joining us on our show. We really appreciate having you.
Absolutely. And even though the show ends here, our conversation with you doesn't have to. Feel free to follow us on Twitter and Instagram or find us on Facebook.
That's right. Thanks, guys, and see you next time.
See you. Oh, that works.
Yeah?
Okay. Okay, that wasn't terrible.
that by the end of the year, as Drake once said, you'll know, don't even.
Think about it. Who are you? What a question. Actually, we should.
Don't you dare!
Success and Leadership Office. What many people don't know is those who. Wow, I know. I'm trying it again.
Things you know.
Jacob's learning things. Okay.
Well, that was not too bad.
There's no other way to do
It's like, all I think it was a dog marking this territory. It's just, okay.
You're still on the edge, though.
Floor.
But there's no.
There it goes.
There it goes. Zac and Jacob in the morning. My voice cracked a bit.
What?